Hi everybody, my name is Fenton and I want to take a few moments to talk to you today about a fundraising campaign that I am undertaking to benefit the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I've called this campaign Survivorship 100,000, a very simple term describing what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to celebrate. $100,000 is the goal I have for my fundraising, trying to raise $100,000 over the course of the 4-month campaign. Survivorship is specifically to celebrate the survivorship of 3 very important women in my life, survivorship from blood disorders or blood cancers. Let me tell you a little bit about these 3 women. The first is my mother, Barbara Fenton. My mom was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma back in May of 2001. What seemed like 6 short months later, my mom went into remission in October of 2001 and has been ever since. She celebrated 12 years of survivorship and will be entering her 13th year, and will also be celebrating her 81st birthday this August. The second is my daughter Morgan. Morgan was diagnosed in June of 2003 with severe aplastic anemia. Aplastic anemia, although not a blood cancer, is a blood disorder where the bone marrow no longer makes blood properly. She received a bone marrow transplant a month later in July of 2003 with her sister Kelsey as the perfect match and the donor. And today, now 10 years later, Morgan has just celebrated the 10th anniversary of that bone marrow transplant on July 8th. My third hero is my Aunt Vicky. My Aunt Vicky was diagnosed in February of 2011 with ALL, or acute lymphocytic leukemia. She had a bone marrow transplant in May of that same year from her brother Rod, actually on the same day of her biological birthday, so it is now known as her 2nd birthday. She is now 2 years past that bone marrow transplant and is now in remission and continuing to work to regain full survivorship. So what am I trying to accomplish with this campaign? Beyond raising $100,000, that $100,000 will allow me to have my mom and my Aunt Vicky's name associated with research portfolios here at the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and it will have their names associated with their the portfolios of their respective diseases. So my goal of $100,000 is aligned with that accomplishment and honoring the path that both my mom, my aunt, and Morgan have taken in their roads to survivorship. In return for that, I will also be continuing to participate in the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's team and training program, where I'll be running 3 marathons, 3 full marathons, in a matter of about 5 weeks. The first of which is in Berlin, Germany, the Berlin Marathon on September 29th. 2 weeks later, the Hartford Marathon here in Hartford, Connecticut, and then the third will be the New York City Marathon on November 3rd, which will celebrate the 25th anniversary of the team and training program and where it all started 25 years ago with Bruce Cleland fighting on behalf of his daughter, who was also suffering with ALL. So with this message, I am inviting you into my campaign and to be a part of my campaign. People have been so generous to me over the course of the last 12 years as I've been fundraising for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I've personally raised $125,000 over that journey, but now I'm really stepping it up this year and trying to reach $100,000 all in one campaign. So my ask of you is to join me, join Survivorship 100,000, and be a part of this fantastic campaign to support the mission of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Thank you very much. How can you support me? You can go to www.teamandtraining.org or personally reach out to me and make a monetary donation to support my campaign.